The infamous gold amulet, forged by the powerful Elder God Shinnok, is an essential part of Mortal Kombat lore. The amulet is etched with the four elements: wind, water, earth, and fire. Millennia ago, Shinnok created this amulet as a central focus of his divine power, in a bid to control all the realms and set his war against the Elder Gods. Though his plans were disrupted in MKX, the amulet still represents a relic with rich history and immense danger. Today, I'm going to show you how to make Shinnok's amulet using simple items you can find at any craft store. Hi everyone, I'm Issa of Cosplay, and today we are summoning our inner Elder God. I'm super excited for MK11. I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan, and I thought a way to honor today's Kombat Kast was to actually recreate the Amulet of Shinnok. First, I'm going to start with different types of clay. I have transparent, gold, and green. I'm going to be mixing the transparent with the green to give me a semi-translucent gem in the center. I'm going to mix it until I get a uniform color. I'm going to use my little photo that I printed of the gem so I can get an idea of the sizing of all the parts. I use a silicone mold and pop the clay into it. Repeat the process with the second gem. Then with the same paper template, I'm going to place different cookie cutters of different sizes to kind of get the different shapes within the amulet. Next, I'm going to use the pasta machine to roll out my clay super flat. It's not really needed. You can use a rolling pin as well. Either way should give you the same result. Once the clay is nice and flat, I'm going to take a sponge, something with like very sharp edges, and I'm going to stipple a texture. Next, I'm going to take my cookie cutter and cut the first shape of my amulet. Then I'm going to take my second cookie cutter to cut out the center of the amulet. I placed the gem just to see how it fits all together. Next, I'm going to cut different size strips, about 1/4 inch strips as well as 1/2 inch strips, to create all the line work within the amulet. Using my template as a guide, I place all the strips to see how they fit. With a little wood tool, I blend in the corners of the stripes onto my round shape. With my rolling pin, I take a very small cookie cutter just to give me a little imprint so I know where to place the gem on both sides of the amulet once it's done. Now I assemble all the pieces of my amulet. I make sure what I do on one side to repeat the process on the other side. Now I'm going to create a gold border around my gem. I created my gem separately. I'm going to bake it separately just so it doesn't get deformed while it's baking. Now let's look how the gem looks on the piece. It looks pretty good. I'm going to take it off so I can do some additional detailing. Now I'm adding the different elements to the amulet. We're going to be adding earth, wind, fire, and water. And make sure to repeat the same process on the other side. Next, with some eyeshadow, you can use some chalk pastels as well. I'm going to do all the weathering to my amulet just so it has more of a relic kind of feel, more of an antique feel. I'm using different colors such as bronze, gold, and a little bit of teal just to give it that weathered effect. Now for baking, I'm going to set my oven to 250. It's usually 265, but I think 250 is a good temperature so it doesn't burn. Also, I place a silicone mat on the bottom just so that my pieces don't stick and it doesn't burn. As you can see, the gems are separate. I bake that separately because afterwards I'll just glue them on once it's dry. Now that everything is nice and baked, I'm going to get some super glue and add my gems to the finished baked piece. Now as a final touch, before I add my clear coat, I'm going to add some Pearl FX. It's a gold pigment powder just to give it a little bit more of a metallic feel. And voila! The Amulet of Shinnok. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please hit subscribe, leave me a like, leave me a comment, and tell me what else you want to see next. My name is Cosplay, and have a wonderful day. Peace.